Hey, this is Drew Bennett from Road to Thin, and I'm here with Jack from Fitarella.com and Fitarella.tv.
Yes.
And we happened to catch up here at Boston Media Makers at Doyle's Cafe in Jamaica Plain, and really we'd like to know more about you because we're five guys from Road to Thin who really need to get healthy, and you're Fitarella, so you must have something to be able to tell us.
Well, I'm super excited that you're doing that because I think not to get thin, but to get healthy because we talked about that already, about the name Road to Thin.
Yes.
And I understand it's Road to Healthy. But I think it's super important that, especially, now you're just taking life by the balls and saying, hey, we need to make a change. And it's so cool that you're five guys and you're doing it together.
Yeah.
So that's important in the support aspect.
Exactly. That's one of the main reasons that we looked around and said there really isn't anything particularly for men to support. We're usually tacked on things like Weight Watchers or Jenny Craig. It's all focused on women, which is wonderful, but there isn't really anything for men.
Right.
And so that's why we pulled together Road to Thin.
Absolutely, which I think is incredibly important, especially, and I think now, online we're starting to see some of the community of dads getting together, and I don't know if all of you are dads, are the five all dads
yes.
on there?
Yep, we're all dads.
Yeah, which I think is even cooler because when you tackle something like this and you're trying to make a lifestyle change, the whole family dynamic comes into play, work comes into play, and trying to figure out and juggle everything. So the fact that you have five different guys that are coming from that perspective is really important and will help people that are viewing you and following the podcast to help them too.
Definitely. So, three questions or three top tips that you think that are going to help us get motivated to start and really continue, I guess, maybe mistakes that we might make that we want to avoid, things that are going to help us.
Okay.
That's like five different questions. I'm really not good with asking questions. So,
tips, questions,
yeah. How about,
avoid. Okay, let me see. So first thing off the top of my head is I would say avoid the scale.
Okay.
Not avoid this in the sense that if you want a starting line, say, okay, you're starting your program and you're going to take your weight today. Don't weigh yourself every day. Don't weigh yourself every week. Do it maybe if you want every 30 days. Go by how you feel, how your clothes fit. If you really want to know, then take measurements. Because the scale will make you crazy. The numbers will make you crazy. And, there are going to be days that you're retaining water. There are going to be days that, you didn't go to the bathroom like you should have and stuff like that. And those are going to reflect in the numbers. And what I've really seen with people that are trying to lose weight and they become so focused on those numbers that if they don't see the numbers changing right away, then they just start to lose focus and think that it's not working. So the first thing I would definitely say is, have a starting line and then check yourself maybe every 30 days and go by how you're feeling, how your clothes fit, and if you have to, then take a tape measure and tape measurements and go by that.
Okay.
So that's a big thing. And then the second thing I would say, and I know this is totally like everybody says it, but you have to drink a lot of water. You have to. It's not just the whole hydration thing, but it's also the whole elimination thing and, getting everything out of your body and making sure that your body is flushed. And it does fall into the whole thing in terms of keeping you satiated. You just need it. And I'm totally guilty of not drinking enough water because I'm a coffeeaholic. So that has been my whole thing that I've actually just started like 10 days ago with trying to drink more water. And I put lemon in it or like slices of cucumber or slices of orange just to give it that flavor.
Okay.
Because I get, I'm like, ugh, it's
sure.
water. But I would definitely say drink lots of water.
Okay.
The other thing that I would say is for the 5 of you is to really communicate with each other so that you can support one another. So I'm not sure if you guys like blogging each separately.
Right, we each blog. We have a day each, so I blog on Tuesdays. Then there's Daniel, PJ, Donnie, and Kevin, and we each took a day of the week. And then on the weekends, we're either getting guest writers or we are putting together a list of things that we found around the internet that are useful. Mm-hmm. So that's how we're doing that.
Okay, so I would definitely say, I don't know if you've discussed this at all, but it's really important that you all keep tabs on what you're each doing.
Okay.
So that you can support each other. Because you don't want to. It's great that there are 5 guys, but you don't want it to be 5 guys in 5 different places doing their own thing, and the readers are just keeping track. You want it to be 5 guys that are doing it in one place, and that you're all helping each other.
Okay.
So that you're like commenting on his, and he's commenting on yours, so that you can learn from each other. Because you said that you're all doing your own thing, right?
Yes, we're all approaching it from different ways, and we are doing the commenting because right now it's really just us. So we're talking to each other on our posts and supporting each other with our posts. That is one way that we check in with each other.
Yeah, which is super, super important. And the other thing I might suggest is, I don't know if you've all gotten checkups with your doctor.
I have one coming.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to check up regularly.
That's a really great way in terms of checking markers and getting blood work done, and seeing what your numbers are, and then checking them, like I said, 30 days later and stuff. I'm so anti. I come from a very eating disorder background, so there are certain things that I've seen kind of spiral people into a very negative mindset and make them crazy. So I think that things like not weighing yourself or getting numbers from the doctor in terms of where your cholesterol is, what your blood sugar, how that runs, and stuff like that. Okay. And I know that you said that you're diabetic.
Right. So I get every 3 months my checkup, and then checking my own blood. So I'm getting those numbers often.
So what is it that you're doing? I'm curious to know in your plan.
I actually don't have a good plan. I don't really have a plan yet. I'm still trying to find my path to my plan. I am trying to get 30 minutes a day of exercise in. Basically, I'm up at 5, drive directly to work out at the gym at work, go right to my job, work till 3:30, come home, spend time with the family, and then I do have a side business blogging, so got to fit in that workout at some point, but still keep up with the other work.
Sure.
So,
Well, the other thing I would suggest that I actually do is to stick. It doesn't have to be. We all try to fit in these 30-minute workouts or 45-minute workouts and stuff like that. But with family and work and all that stuff, sometimes you just don't have it. So, like today, my schedule is pretty hectic, but I woke up a little bit late, but I wanted to be able to do something. So I did a quick 20 push-ups, and then I did 30 squats, and then I did some sit-ups, and that was it. Now, it's not like a huge workout, but it's just moving my body and keeping my body in the moving mindset. Okay. And so, would I have liked to have been able to make it to the gym? Sure. But I know that I also did at least something to move my body. And if you do that throughout the day, you could do it in your office, and I do it in the bathroom, because if I do it in my office and, people walk by and they're like, what is she doing? Doing the squatting thing and everything like that. But yeah, so, you do what you can and stuff. So I've gone into the bathroom and into the, the handicap stall, because you have a lot more room. Yeah. And you do a quick bunch of squats. You can do push-ups or tricep push-ups against the wall. So you don't have to get on the floor, and you just do those and do a quick 15 or 20 of those, and then you go back to your office. But the idea is that all of those little things throughout the day add up. Okay. And that way, you won't get disheartened.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to spend talking with me about this and talking with our viewers. And I hope that soon to go on your show.
Yes, we are definitely going to have Ben. Well, I have to say, every time, I know it's true.
It's okay.
But I always think Ben, because Ben Spark, So we're definitely going to have Drew on Fitarella TV on the Pulse Network, and I would love to talk to you about a plan if you're interested.
Sure.
You know, I don't have to put it together for you if you don't want to, but at least like some guidelines and stuff so we can fit something that that works for you.
Yeah, that would be great. I'd love to help.
Cool.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
So this is Drew from Road to Fin and benspark.com, and Jack from Fitarella.tv and Fitarella.com.
Bye.